Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the daily show. And today we're going to talk about the trade that just keeps on winning, the trade that just keeps on printing. We'll look at the SPY, we'll look at the Bitcoin trade that we've been in and out of the last few days. Before we do that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people. And of course, appreciate all those who take the time to leave comments there. It does help support the channel. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you do not miss the daily updates. All right, we're going to jump into the SPY as we always do. And this has just been so easy trading it to level. I have all these levels marked out for you. I said it's 694 rejection there, go short. If you'd done that, you would have made money. And now we're going to give these levels here again. We're currently trading in the pre-market at $693. What do we want to see? 694 long above, and 697 and 700 is resistance. A rejection at either of these levels at 694, 697, or 700, you can go short, and short below, which right now it's rejected off there and it's coming back to, and our target would be 690. If for some reason we drop in the market open and we lose the 690 area, we're short below 690 down to around about 687, and we also have around 684 there, and that's pretty easy. And of course, if it bounces off any of these levels, we can go long there. And remember, if you not sure how to go short responsibly, this is a 2x leverage ETF play, SPXS. And the last there was a few days there, 1 2 3. If you traded that to the upside, you would have made money. That's when the SPY was dropping. This goes up when the SPY is dropping. If the SPY drops 1%, you'll make 3% trading with SPXS. And of course, you've got to be careful, because if the SPY goes up, then SPXS will go long. This is the Bear 3x leverage ETF. It's just designed to be held and traded for that same day. That's why I give this each day level to level. And then the 3x leverage ETF called SPXL there. And this is just a lot easier than trading options. The stats from options that 90% of the people lose 90% of their money in the first 90 days. It's the 90-90-90 rule. Go and look that up. Use ChatGPT or Grok or Gemini. Look up the 90-90-90 rule. This is why we trade the leverage ETFs. Plus, they can be traded in the pre-market during regular hours and after the market closes. Well, you can trade these 24/5. So there's a couple of options there. Obviously, you can just trade the SPY straight up, buy and sell, or you can use SPXL long. That's the 3x bull shares. That's the long leverage 3 ETF. Just make sure we use a 3% stop loss. So from price, wherever the entry is, 3% stop loss. So if it goes below, that trade is automatically stopped out and is protected. So that's the SPY. That's the levels for today. You can, if you're an options trader successful, if you're part of the 10%, those levels work as well on the SPY. Let's look at the Bitcoin trade. And we had some success going up and down. And yesterday, it didn't make it back to our $71,000 level. And that's okay. The 90 MA on the daily is down to 70,837. So that's our new level. And if that continues to drop. And so what I generally do, look, when I get in profit on a trade, I don't want it to go in a loss. So if it doesn't reach the target of 71,000, I at least move the stop loss to break even, which is at 69,000. So if it drops down, grabs that liquidity below, then I can re-enter at 66,000. And you can see here in the liquidation heat map, follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And you can just see how it follows where the liquidity is, wherever the most liquidity is. It goes down and grabs it. Most liquidity was there. It went down and grabbed it. Then there was more liquidity down here. It grabbed that. There's a little pocket down there at around right on 66, so it may still come down. But you can see it might have finished, and we might be moving up now to 68,000, and then these other levels here. But it is ranging there. There is far more liquidity above, by the way, so I do feel that a dead cat bounce is imminent. It's just whether or not we go down a little bit further more, back down to maybe that 59, 60,000 level before we have a bounce. But in the meantime, you can just trade it level to level there. And so entry in those at that $66,000 level, can trade that up to 69,000, which was our original entry. So sometimes that changes. And if we drop down a level, then we trade that level to level. So 66,000 to 69. Obviously, if it keeps going, we stay in it, and our target would be 7837. And of course, the same thing with Bitcoin trade here, just a 3% stop loss, sometimes 4 or 5%, depending on where there could be levels of support. You don't want to sell right at a support level, so just have a stop loss on that play. Across the Tribal Trades Discord, we operate with a 3 to 5% stop loss on those plays. And I do expect at some point for there to be some kind of a more decent bounce here on the way down. It's just when that will happen. And I talk about that more in the Tribal Trades Discord and in the live sessions if you want to learn more about my theory on that. And of course, the trade that just keeps winning is APLD. We've been trading this the last few days. We've traded it twice in the live session yesterday for 2 wonderful wins. On Monday, had a wonderful win as well. You can see incredible move up on Monday that we took, and then we trade these couple of these wicks here. There was a nice 4%er, and then another few percent gain on that one. And this could be gearing up now for another move at the open. And look, the reason we have around a 90% win rate in the Tribal Trades Discord, this is what people struggle with trading a lot. They don't know when to sell, and they don't know when to get in. They don't know when this dip is going to keep dipping. A lot of them might buy here. No. There's the green dot there. That's the entry right there down at 27, where a lot of people might have bought up here at 31. But the Tribal Trades indicator, one indicator to rule them all, absolutely takes the guess world. And look, we didn't get the exact bottom here because those who try and pick bottoms get smelly fingers. But we want to get bullish reversals. We want to take trades on the way up. We don't want to take trades on the way down, buying a dip that keeps dipping, buying a falling knife. And we also want to get out at the right place. Now, of course, you're not going to have a high win rate if when you get in on this green dot and the red dot fires off, you don't get out, and then you round trip this down and you get stopped out 3% in loss. You've got to take profits when the profits are there to take, because nobody ever lost money taking profits. Now we see a nice bull flag here. We see another bull flag here. And, there could be potential entries here at about 36.55, maybe the 90 MA on the 4 hour. That could move by the time you look at this at about 36.93. And then there's some levels there to the downside. I really like it on the hourly time frame. However, we're very close to getting a blue arrow. Usually precedes a green dot. Sometimes it precedes an orange arrow. So you got to be careful. That's kind of a heads up that a green dot may be close to coming. Sometimes they come together right there. And so we could be in a bit of a trade. Likely we'll trade this again. We'll see what it looks like in about an hour and a half just before the market open. But this could be a really nice trade. And again, I like taking trades on the way up. I get the green dot or the green arrow or the light blue arrow, and we trade it on the way up, rather than trying to catch it and going, oh, I'm going to buy it. When it comes back, I'm going to buy it. And then it just keeps dipping, and you buy a dip that keeps dipping. And that's what makes the Tribal Trades indicator so powerful, is it really does help time more accurately, in my opinion, the bottoms and the tops. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? And really, APLD has been one of our incredible winners in the Tribal Trades Discord. I gave this trade back in December when it was around $24. In late December, around here is when I gave the trade. Look at this beautiful green arrow. I gave it on December the 30th there. Absolutely incredible trade. Actually, we'll go to the Tribal Trades Discord here so you can see this play that we took here as we shoot up right to the top. Might take us a little bit of time to get to the top there. There it is right at the beginning. There it is there, actually on the 27th. I gave the setup to give people 2 or 3 days to get into plays. We're not one of those discords that give a play and go, oh, I got in this play. Well, do you really know that they got on that play? Oh, I made 50%. Oh, you don't know that they got on the play. They're telling you after the fact or as it's happening, and nobody else has time to get into the trade. I was in discords like that. I never was able to take any of these trades. We give trade setups, giving everybody time to get into them, and we give them before they happen. And as you can see, this is the price was $23.67, and that trade absolutely, you would have paid for the price of your Discord many times over for the year. Had you taken that wonderful trade to the upside, look at that. We gave the trade again on the green arrow. This was here on Monday just recently, and look at this and look how accurate. Oh, that was last a few Mondays ago actually. And then of course we got again this green dot play to the upside. Absolutely fantastic. So that's where we're looking at the moment. I think this. I'm holding this in my long-term portfolio. I'm also trading it, day trading it, and swinging it. I think APLD could be one of the real big winners for 2026, and it is the trade that keeps winning there. And of course, when we move up, we're only looking for a few cent profit, a few percent profit. Usually, anything 2, 3, 4%. Sometimes we get these big moves and you get 10, 15% to lock in those profits and a 3% stop loss on this play there. All right, and there is still time to join the Tribal Trades Discord. The buy one, get one free deal is almost over. That's buy 1 month. Some people say, can I buy a year and get a year for free? That's not the deal. Buy 1 month and get 30 days for free. Within 7 business days of joining, you will be credited those 30 days. You get 2 months for the price of one, and there's no lock-in. There's no lock-in whatsoever. It's just a month-to-month membership that will renew. Of course, if you don't, if at the end of your time it hasn't worked out for you, some people that I have messages from some people saying they didn't even manage to go into the Discord. They're just too busy, and therefore they don't renew their membership, and that's fine. That's totally fine. We wish you all the best. But I just know when you come into the Tribal Trades Discord and you see, look at these incredible testimonials here. There, and you can read all the 5-star reviews that we have from real people using the Discord there, and you see the life-changing gains and the wealth transformational journey that we are on. I just know that you're not going to want to leave. And what you get within the Tribal Trade 6-1, there's just a couple of days left. So if you're new here, just bear with me. You've got the Tribal Trades Indicator. There's 2 of those. They come with the Discord, but if you leave the Discord, you lose the indicators. The live sessions, we have 2 to 5 live sessions every single week where we live trade strategy, teaching, education, swing trades, long-term investing sessions. Absolutely incredible. The Tribal Trade System, you can learn how and why and how easy it is to get around about a 90% win rate going through the Tribal Trade System trading course. Look, that's worth the price of the Discord alone, as are the indicators. These indicators and these memberships that we have, when we reopen the Discord, probably in May, in a few months, it will be more. It will be more. This will be your last chance to lock in, this price and get in the Discord before we raise when we reopen. Now, there will be a wait list. There will be a wait list. So once we do close, so the Tribal Trades Discord, $79 per month is going to finish Valentine's weekend, and also the Discord will close for new signups. You'll have to go on the wait list. And then we have our 1K per day challenge, showing you how to get from $50 a day to $1,000 per day. And then, of course, we have all the family interaction, all these wonderful channels if you want to trade gold, silver, options, crypto leverage, and so on. Wonderful there. We even have a little social area for chill and chat. And then we have all of our trade areas. Now, these trade channels here run at around about 90% win rate. All you have to do really is take the trades, and of course you can take your own plays. These are our day trades for our day trades and scalpers, our weekly plays for our people who are 9 to 5 workers and they don't have time to day trade or scalp. Our earnings plays and quarterly plays, these run usually about 30 to 60 to 90 days. And then our yearly stock plays, this is already up around 10% this year. We had 2 buying days on January the 2nd and February the 5th. I guide through all the levels of what I'm buying and what I'm doing. And for those of you who think, oh, this is only going to return me a little amount, the Tribal Trades buy and go to the beach signal. I did a video on this, and I am going to do a video this week so you can see how that works, how using the Tribal Trade System strategy can turn $1,000 into $50,000 in just around about a year, using the signals and the ribbons indicator and the buy and go to the beach signal. And of course, the sell and go to the beach signal as well, because you've got to take profits on those also. Okay, there is a link below in the description of this video. You might need to click the more button that will pop out. You click on that, It will say wait list, but you won't have to wait very long. You'll get access today. Usually you'll get access within a few minutes or moments there. You'll get access to the Tribal Trades Discord and all those channels and the indicator as well. Remember, the opportunity of a lifetime only lasts the lifetime of the opportunity. That opportunity is going to be gone on the weekend. It'll be finished, and then we'll reopen the Discord in a few months. The price will be high. We'll have more indicators. We are planning on adding copy trading. Okay, you can copy trade our trades, and we'll be looking also adding trading bots in the future as well. We're working on all of these things and indicators, adding more and more value to the Tribal Trades Discord, and eventually the indicators will be a separate fee. So this also might be your last chance to get it all inclusive together for this price. Okay, link below in the description. Might need to click the more button. Click on that, fill in all your forms, make your payment, get on the wait list, get into the Tribal Trades Discord. The best investment you can make is in yourself. That's all we have time for today. So until the next episode, or until I see you on the Discord, happy trading.